From the people that brought you Worms.
Worms?
Remember Worms?
Yeah, the
Team 17. That's the name. That's the name of the people that
how
made
do you
it.
call Worms? Like a puzzle, platforming, shooting...
Strategy. Turn-based strategy game.
Okay, then.
Yeah, that works.
Eventually, if I name all of the genre, I will get one of them correct.
Just spray and pray that you landed linguistically. Okay.
Oh, what is this?
From the people that brought you Worms, but not really, they're publishing it. It's not Worms. This is the most not Worms looking title screen I have ever seen. This
I like the font.
Blasphemous. And yeah, it looks to be one of those retro side scroller pixel art based beautiful games we've been getting.
Okay.
There's been games like Death's Gambit and
What's this world game? The world game that...
Well, anyway, it is from what I understand, like those, and I'm drawing a blank on the other one, but in any case, the sprite art is incredible, and I know that from the trailers, there's some fucked up imagery, so I hear good things. I'm in a good mood. Our Prime Minister just got caught doing some dumb shit. So I'm ready to play some games.
Guilt. I claim you, grievous miracle.
Yeah, there are just some things.
Dead Cells. I was thinking of Dead Cells.
Dead Cells.
Yeah.
Just hurt with regret.
It's okay. Our Prime Minister is into cosplaying. Some things you don't cosplay, that's all.
Deep.
Especially when the people that you're going up against in this election are specifically that group. Amazing sprite art, dude.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that's how we're starting.
Oh, okay.
And it becomes a statue.
Huh.
Does it?
That's what it looks like.
Gruesome.
And then the hero
Rated M
I was
for
gonna say it.
mature.
retrieves the sword. Becomes a new hero.
I would use that term lightly.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
Is that the same miracle as in Kuroko no Basuke?
I don't know what that is.
The sixth generation of miracles, is that it?
Yeah.
It's an anime about basketball.
Well, this does not look like anything from Asia, so you can hold that and keep that to yourself.
No, I'm here. I got the reference. He can keep it with me.
It could be a prequel to Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden.
Alright. So,
Oh, hell yeah.
our main character has got a goofy-ass hat. We will find out shortly.
Goofy? Would you say that to his face? I don't think you would call it goofy.
I mean, let's be real. If I see someone with a pointed hat coming at me, I'm walking the other way, Reggie.
You're crossing the
Laughing.
sidewalk.
I'm walking.
Are you walking or running away laughing?
I'm walking the other way, and I'm not laughing. You might be missing what I'm getting at. You might be missing the joke, Minh. Pointed hats. What does that remind you of?
Oh.
Thank you. All right. So press L to consume one of your.
I'm Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not natural.
It's not at the front of
His
your.
spider sense doesn't kick in when he sees a pointy hat.
Press L to consume one of your biliary flashes and recover vitality. These consecrated flashes are refilled by kneeling in the Prie-Dieu.
Okay, pray God.
Prie-Dieu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We should actually say that way.
Prie-Dieu, yeah.
Prie-Dieu.
Which means
Pray to
praying
God.
for praying God, yeah.
No, it's actually pre-Guasquang is what everyone's gonna... find empty vessels to increase the amount you can carry.
A cloud.
Alright, so you can get
Cloud.
E-tanks. Oh, you could go left. I love this. I love going
Always
left.
go left.
I love going left.
Always. My life is already like that, so yeah, that's the heal.
So you mentioned this looks like retro style.
I mean, it's not accurately retro in
Yeah.
the sense that it's way more beautiful than that, but I mean, it's still like pixel art.
Yeah,
like,
I wanted to correct
Of
that,
course,
but
of
I didn't
course.
get the timing for it. But
No.
I meant to say modern
modern
pixel art.
Yeah, it's glorious. Look at this thing. Yeah. So some games there is falling. I didn't take any fall damage.
Can you fall and strike down strike?
Nope.
No.
So there are some of these games are more soulsy than others. Oh, we got a little slide.
Hello.
I don't know if that's an attack or if it's just maneuvering.
It didn't look like it.
Yeah. But Salt and Sanctuary is another one, actually.
Prie-Dieu. Press X to rest at the Prie-Dieu, saving your game and refilling your health and flasks. Upon death, you will respawn at the last visited Prie-Dieu. Resting will cause enemies to respawn.
So,
Okay, so
that's a bonfire.
That's a bonfire.
Does it do the same thing in Dark Souls? Does it respawn enemies?
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Ah.
and Sekiro.
And that's what the difficulty, a lot of it's based on, is every time you hit a checkpoint, the world repopulates.
Soka. Oh.
Look at that effects.
Yeah.
Warden of the Silent Sorrow.
And of course, we have
Nice light.
the first challenge.
Introduction boss. It looks easy though. You look like you're doing it. What's the blue bar? You're feeling it every time you hit.
Guess the tutorial will get us there at some point. Ching ching.
I mean, this boss is really basic. Jumps, hit,
But I'm still fucking it up.
jump.
Does your slide have
Slide.
iframes?
It does.
Sweet.
Jump, hit. Oh wait, but you need a time because it hurts you. So if it seems like touching him, still just touching makes you bounce back.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, this is beautiful, actually.
Yeah. But that and Requiem Aeternam. Excuse me.
Oh wow.
Reminds me of old PC games too.
Yeah, it does. Like
Whoa, whoa.
like type of
Build the
King's
bucket.
Quest.
Put it on.
God.
That's why you need the helmet.
Dude.
We want blood. Yo. Party in here.
Oh my God.
Party in here, guys.
Party up in here.
Anyone thirsty?
It's like a keg. It looks like a kegger.
Chug. Yeah. Bloodborne
Alright,
diseases.
we're out of blood. Let's slay some more.
Oh my god. Hold on a second. We have two
Okay.
options. Let's go this way.
You need key to the chamber
Well,
of
only
the
one
eldest
option
brother to
now.
open this door.
Alright. Good to know.
Good to know.
Let me actually take a look.
Hello.
So this is our pause screen.
Close menu.
Rosary beads, relics,
The
quest
holy
items.
line.
Mea culpa. What's your mea culpa?
Kneel in sacred ground to reforge Mea Culpa's heart.
What? That's a legal term that people use in court. What does it mean again? Is it
When it's my fault, I think.
when it's your fault, when you accept blame, right?
Yeah.
Prayers, abilities. And we have a little tree here. Bleeding Miracle reaches mastery in the technique of casting blessed blood. After launching, the projectile causes a sacred explosion at the furthest point of its trajectory, causing additional damage. Consumes fervor. We have a fervor gauge.
Can you scroll? No, okay.
So this is one of the games where the thematic of this game, I will not get any of the reference at all.
It's old Christianity.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Grateful be the heart, penitent one. The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an
So
end.
we are penitent.
I am Deo Gracias, witness to and narrator of the acts of the grievous miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silence.
Good explanation for silent main character.
Hey, yeah, at least there's an actual reason for being silent.
What you seek. This can be found in the mother of mothers of the churches.
So he has a green pointy hat. What's in there? Is it blood? Is it weed?
Separated from the rest of
Is
these
it hatred
lands
for inferior
by a
races?
great sacred and forbidden door.
So who do you hate? The blacks? No, not the blacks.
So
So what? So what?
I was gonna say, I feel like this game
Even a
is.
wise penitent like me knows
You know, hold
nothing
on.
of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations. To
Three
gain access to
humiliations.
my God.
Oh my god, I like the sound of that.
One of them
That looks like
must
that
be
sounds like a
performed
great
in the
time.
high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice. Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies. And the last one at the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral.
Whoa.
In the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth.
The J is silent.
Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed, having grown with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the father carved into the knob, that will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous
Yeah, this dude's
miracle,
going for it.
whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
You've acquired the thorn. I was gonna say that this game strikes me as like there was an artist who made amazing sprite art, and then some people were like, "Can you just keep drawing things, and like we'll just get a programmer to put it all together?" You know, this feels like the train is this artist rolling down the track,
Yeah.
and then they just built a game around this guy's amazing, or this person's amazing, like sprite art. You know, it's super, like someone's been mastering their craft for a while. You can check out items you've found so far in your inventory while playing. Press square, or excuse me, plus to open it. All right.
Okay.
Even a wise penitent like me,
right,
however,
so-
what I do, sorrowful be the heart, penitent one.
Oh wait, that was a
Even
different line.
However, what I do know is that
According to the rule in
According
the
to
3
some of the-
humiliations. The first of the 3 is knowledge that girls are watching.
Okay.
The second is the exposure of your balls on stream.
Nope.
Twitch.tv/yourballs.
And the third one is what?
The third won't be mentioned here.
Hold on.
All right, so that
You need to first sue to find out the third.
okay, so that takes life, right?
What does?
That attack.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's just go sit. and
Yeah.
now that we have that
Reset.
knowledge, and try this again. We got that slide. We got that. That's the heal. And then, oh, we do have a parry. We do have a parry. Okay, now that I know
Okay.
that, I'm gonna ruin the game because I'm just gonna try to fucking.
Let's go.
Parrying comes for after you've learned the patterns, and yet I'm going to. Can't touch them. And I'm gonna be trying.
Or parrying has you learn.
Yeah, you gotta know what the enemy swings are before you parry them. But here I am.
Can you
No,
alter...
but by trying to parry them, you're learning them.
Here we go. Speaking of which,
Advanced technique. Parry, counterattack, retribution. Press R to parry. This maneuver allows you to counter weak attacks and deflect heavy strikes.
here we go.
During a counter, press the Y button at the moment of impact to
Retribution.
perform a retribution, increasing the force of the blow and stunning some enemies.
See, this game has like a lot of these like words that thematic, right? Like retribution, humiliation, and
Yep.
what's the game's name again? Blasphemous.
Blasphemous.
What does it mean?
Blasphemous means like that it means to go against God's word.
Oh, okay.
You're right. Blasphemous is what you are if you are. Oh, that's probably an execution state.
Does it has any relation with blasphemy?
Yes, that's the same word, 100%.
okay.
Same root word.
Yes, that's the adjective.
And
Adjectival form.
and basically, yeah, if you are in church and you fart, you're being blasphemous.
You could be bullshitting right now, and I believe you. Like,
God wants to shame me?
Is it true? You cannot. What you just said there.
God wants to shame me for my farts in church?
If you do them loudly in the midst of a sermon, you're being blasphemous.
Come on!
In order to use this prayer, open the inventory to equip it.
This is bullshit.
I'm just saying. There's a lot of natural things that humans do.
If anything, my farts get holier if I do them in the saint.
Reggie, there's a lot of things that humans do that are natural that are considered against God. That's kind of the problem.
This is the new lore now. Reggie does holy fart.
No, I'm just saying. Song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Like a holy fart. It's,
There you go.
Its power finds its way through the floor. It continues through the walls and ceilings, harming the enemies of the penitent one. Ringing of the laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. So the other cool thing that comes from the post-Souls style games is item descriptions.
Yes.
And here's an X button. There's a lore button.
There's a lore button.
There's a button that literally just says lore.
Wow. For the isles of the forsaken hamlet. Whether in rain, sun, or wind, may this land be blessed be. Whether walking or in deep sleep, may this land blessed be. Whether by day or in obscurity, may this land blessed be.
Blessed.
Blessed.
be.
Oh, blessed.
Blessed is the man who, or whatever, and does this and blah blah blah.
Oh, that's the first psalm.
You know the deal, yeah.
That's the psalm that I was learning when I was 2 years old. There you go. See, we're all coming back in
Reggie,
circles.
2
Well-
years old. Come on.
Well, I mean, look. So Reggie, you know me, and you know my past, and you know how many fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I. You
That's
know,
why. That's why.
What
That's
you've
why I
been
listen
through.
to you right now. Everything you say, I believe you because I cannot. I don't know nothing.
The origin story of me walking with a burning church behind me. Prayers and fervor. Equip a prayer in your inventory and then press ZL to invoke it. Prayers and some combat techniques use up fervor. I guess that's like your MP. Attack and execute enemies to fill up your fervor bar. Fervor is like how strong you believe your thing, like you're full of vigor.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Burning
Thank
vigor.
you. I didn't know that.
All right. So,
Fervor in French.
Which I still don't know.
Really? Fervent? Anyway.
all right. So
So you got this thing. Got a thorn.
Is it what I? Okay, here we go. Next quest item. Did I already? I already equipped it. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, let's see here.
When Reggie, when you were in primary school, did you have a catechise?
I think so. But we did like study like
Okay,
Jesus
so
stuff and
stop.
Yeah,
You're
stop.
rolling through a conversation and you just said the word catechize, which means nothing to anyone watching this video.
Right.
In English, it's the catechism, which is like a hold on a second.
catechetics.
Wrong button.
Catechetics.
Catechism.
Catechism.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's. I don't know how to.
Do you guys have that in English?
It is a Catholic. It's a heavily Catholic thing. It doesn't apply to general Christianity as much.
Okay.
Because Catholicism goes hardcore in a lot of particular ways that normal Christianity doesn't, I suppose.
But yeah, we did have like
I'm in the muckety muck.
I don't know if it's Bible study or whatever, but we would learn about Jesus stuff, and I did the first communion with the school in grade 3. I didn't do the confirmation, so I'm not a full-on devout, you know.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking is because like, when I was in elementary school or primary school, right?
Ooh, something in the corner
and we
of
had
there.
we had a class of that, like an hour of that every day.
Flying babies, all right.
You'll find them caged. Hold on, children of moonlight. You'll find them caged all over Custodia. That's the name of where we are, I suppose. You can release them with any technique at your disposal.
All right.
Okay. So I want to use my. Not that one. Not that one.
So where were you going with that story, Bill?
Yeah. So we had catechisms, but I would not sign up for that because I'm Buddhist. So they made me go to another class called morale or
Everyone else.
Yeah, right.
In school?
Yeah, in school.
So we used to have MRE, which is moral religious education.
Yes, that's what I
Yeah,
had.
that's probably the English.
To our plea, the miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who await here.
Whoa.
Alberto.
Wow.
I want to hear that creepy mask talk some more. Hey, you have a map.
Oh, so this is like
And you
Metrovania.
and there you go. That's the sign of Avania.
So you were saying, Woolie?
MRE, moral religious education, is what we had up here until the English Montreal School Board changed that to be ME, where it's just moral education, because like people didn't want the R to be a part of it.
Right, that's me.
And then eventually certain schools were like, well, we're considered a religious school or a Catholic school or whatever, so you are allowed to continue teaching it here. And there's nuns as teachers in some cases, but most public schools got rid of MRE.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one. Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the kisses of wounds.
Dying lepers over here? What are we doing?
Few remain here who can still employ it, but Tirso is my name. There are few of us who still care for the sick and ailing.
That's good.
With devout kisses, we bless the wounds of those who seek our protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle. Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns, we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under said skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. The will in the miracle shall show you which ones they are.
God damn.
That's weird.
Time outside these walls passes by strangely. But if your penance happens to sorrowful be the heart, penitent one, full of clemency.
Okay, again, it starts the same way, but it's not the same line, so I need to stop doing that.
You under said skies,
Wait, it is, okay. That lady on the right has, like, some kind of hunchback fucking growth going on there, or she's really old.
What?
The lady on the right that they're wiping down her back, see it?
She's like,
That big goopy red.
maybe some
crack.
leper wounds or whatever.
I see 3 people on the right.
Okay. And you see that one in the middle
shell.
being tended to?
Yeah, they're just watching her back.
Yeah,
or
like she has a
his
bunch
back.
of
I think that's a
wounds.
guy.
She has
Long
there's long blonde hair.
Long blonde hair, but you can
The
tell.
point, all I'm saying is that it's a big, gross growth.
Yeah, they're messed up.
Equip rosary beads on your rosary to improve the characteristics of the penitent one. Find additional knots to increase the number of beads you can equip.
Oh.
Just like a real rosary. What's the lore? That dove shell, that morning when the bonfires were lit and the convicts were raising their ghastly pleas to the indifferent inquisitors, a white dove came from the heaven and perched on the shoulder of a prisoner, where it stayed until it burned with him. Ooh, that's fucked up. That's proper fucked.
Wow.
Damn. Okay, skull of a bird. Drilled as a collet. Its apparent frailness slightly strengthens your defenses.
Okay.
Defenses with a C. The classical way of
Yeah.
spelling it. Let's see what's up here first.
So all I was seeing is like a person with a like the bottom part is like a rag, like it's a piece of clothing.
Okay, it doesn't look like we're making it over there without our double jump or fixing this thing.
Or a double air dash.
Because like we saw some higher stuff that we couldn't reach anyway. You still talking about the sprite? Here,
Yeah.
look, check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
On the left in the blue is the man soaping his rag. On the right is a lady holding the middle person. The middle person has long blonde hair, and the man is wiping down some gross shit on her back. That back looks really hunched and not.
Okay.
Do you see? Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, it looks
Yeah.
like a big swelling.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying there's a
Oh,
gross,
alright.
big growth on her back.
Okay.
Look like open wounds to me.
Could be open wounds. It
Maybe
could be a
leper.
disgusting hunchback,
Yeah.
unworthy of God's favor.
While hunchbacks must stay in the shadow.
Wasn't up to that.
Speaking of God's favor,
That's where you sacrifice the children.
Penitent
For
one,
God.
you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands. Lend it to us and alleviate our burden.
hey, where's your accent?
Lend it to us and wipe away our tears.
That's so fucked up,
Because
dude.
it is an act of penitence.
This is absolutely marvelous.
Did you power up my sword with your creepy shit? The blood goes back into the dude tied to the hilt? Holy fuck.
Dude,
This is the most...
imagery is amazing.
The virtue of mea culpa has ascended. I'm playing a metal album right now.
Yep.
This is a metal album in the form of a game.
This is Cryptopsy's latest hit.
I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with the imagery in
Yeah,
metal
metal.
albums
Yeah.
and music and the covers and the shit, but this is what that is. This is the t-shirt of everyone that worked with us back in QA.
Yep, we've seen that t-shirt so many times.
Visit Mea Culpa shrines to increase the power of your sword. You can also spend Tears of Atonement to unlock combat techniques. Visit additional shrines to increase Mea Culpa's strength and access more powerful techniques. I would shed tears to learn more powerful techniques. In a heartbeat.
If that's all it takes, yeah. Call me Weeping Reggie.
Right?
Yeah.
Baby ass cry tear baby boy.
But I'm strong as fuck.
For new techniques. Wait, hold on.
Do you have a...
Here we go. This is where you actually do the
Okay.
the leveling. All right, so Bleeding Miracle is so that's like the end of the path. I'm
Probably.
gonna say, right? Yeah. So we start out here.
It's expensive. Holy moly.
We have
So
450.
you go from top and going down.
Yep.
Like I guess that's why it's called.
Because these all have question marks, right?
These are locks.
Yeah.
And
No, what
question
I'm
marks.
saying
Okay,
is
on
like
the
it's
thing,
like
yeah.
bleeding.
It's going
it goes
down. Yeah. Definitely. So first is Last Words. The penitent one performs a fourth combo finish attack. That sounds really useful. Why repeatedly? Sinful Wrath consecrates the power of the item of the Mea
charge.
Culpa on the blade, allowing the penitent one to
That's
release
a charge
the full
attack.
potential of a single but incredible devastating attack.
Oh, sorry, I'm cutting you twice.
Thank you. Fervorous Blood. Sacred techniques that allow the bearer of Mea Culpa to use the cut of the blade to bless his own blood and turn it into a throwing weapon.
Whoa.
Ooh, is that a Jedi lightsaber toss, perhaps? It takes advantage of the speed of a fall to perform a powerful plunge attack.
Oh.
There you go. You gotta buy that.
While
death,
falling.
Death from above. It's the weight of sin.
The weight of sin.
And you also have the animation, like the drawing on top.
I mean, the wages of sin is death. That's a Bible for you right there. Sacred Thrust. The penitent one takes advantage of the dodge impulse to thrust Mea Culpa at enemies furthest away. Okay, hold Y while dodging. Let's go with that.
Hey, do you see the image behind? It's pretty
Yep.
cool.
Oh, all of them are.
I
they're
didn't
all
notice
amazing.
it though, 'cause they-
Oh yeah, these are all
You didn't
incredible.
notice I mentioned it. The weight of sin. It was so amazing.
Yeah, so we cannot afford any of these right now. So
Nope.
We're gonna.
Well,
need to
you
come
close. You're close to 500. You could get the charge one once you get
We'll
it.
have to come back.
Next trip.
All right, so that is the bottom left. That's a wall.
Check him out.
Yep. I mean, you know, blessed are these people that are willing to touch these gross fuckers. Because I ain't gonna do it.
You're not Mother Teresa?
Yeah, no, not a lot of people should be Mother Teresa,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
Thou hast
Quite a
called
dick.
upon the winch of the Order of the True Shrine. In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial, as our charitable rule prescribeth. Help us these poor souls, O penitent one in silence. The Order blesses you.
Penitent?
One who seeks penance.
Yeah, I think there might have been a spelling mistake in it.
Dude, all this time I thought it was like penitent 1, like number 1. Like there's a penitent 2 and the penitent 3. All this time that's what I thought it was.
All right, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. No, it's one in the Old English sense that refers to one as in you are one of this or
Face palm applied directly to the forehead.
that's cool. I was gonna say something about it's gone. Doesn't matter. Phalanx of Brannan, the gravedigger. Brannan Joshua Mullins dug the graves of hundreds throughout his life, whether friend or family or foe. When the chaos arose, there was no one left to return the favor.
Oh boy. Yo.
That's dork. That is dork. I was talking about Mother Teresa.
Yep.
I was just going to say that it's quite nice when no one is taking care of the sick so that you decide to take care of them. It's not nice when you believe that suffering is... Hold on, let me get the title of that area again. It's not nice when you believe that suffering is close to God and therefore the people you're taking care of deserve to suffer. Wasteland of the Buried Churches. Yeah. So, fuck that. Thoroughly. What you got, buddy?
He has a statue.
Yeah.
I think he's tied to that statue.
We'll find out next time how you swing. Hello.
Oh, that was scary.
Oh, this reminds me of... Okay, that... Ew. I was going to say, this is like kind of like Blackthorn, where you just see people tied up and suffering in the background and there's nothing you can do for them.
That seems like a death
I mean, they
path.
want you to suffer. That's...
Oh, we have a climb. That's important.
Do not fall. Oh, nice.
Oh, upswing. We rarely get that in those platforming games.
Oh, you can't hurt them.
You hit the ground on the stick? Is that what happened? Oh,
Yeah. You see that push, dude?
Maybe an item would pop in? No.
I mean, are they? Are there item situations?
No, I don't think so. This is not the kind of game that would do that.
Yeah,
It's not because it's not trying to be a video game. It's more trying to be a really thematic.
What happens if you
thing.
keep swinging at it multiple times, though?
the dead body?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You didn't
Oh, it was
jump.
just a one thing?
It's a one and done, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, you killed it. Kill it. That's just like...
Put an end to its suffering.
Maybe that's what you're doing.
And maybe...
Help them.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just to make you feel bad. Or good.
I'm good in my in my opinion. I think I would do them a favor to stop their suffering. I would hit all of them.
That only worked while he was down.
Yeah, I guess your jump was frame perfect. Oh, what's gonna happen?
I missed it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Is that your first parry ever? Or did
That's what I wanted.
Have you not been watching the video?
no, you.
Like in this playthrough, you mean, man?
Did you do it on tutorial?
I've been doing them like the whole time. I've done a lot of parries. Like that.
Whoa.
It's okay. You're not paying attention. That's fine. I've done a lot of parries throughout the video. A lot.
Big jump. Ouch.
Nice
Don't
parry.
get pushed in the spikes.
Yeah. That's the problem with getting hit. Every time.
I mean, let's face it. Like, we didn't get a lot of enemies so far. That's why I didn't
Okay. Well, every time you saw that big blue attack come off my sword, that's a parry I've been doing.
2 parries. So the parry seems to be way stronger than regular attacks, right?
Oh, for sure. Plus, these guys are shielded, and if you have a quick attack, it's a counter. If it's a heavy. Oh! That was like a weird... Okay, no, it's the same. Hello.
Nice. Uh-oh. Try again.
Oh, you can't get through that.
So, yeah, you're in trouble, dude. That hurt a lot.
Sure did.
Oh, okay. That was so scary.
Yeah. That's, what was she swinging at me there?
I'm not
The
even
uvula of proclamation. Oh, no. Do you know what a uvula is? Or an uvula? I think it's a uvula, if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Isn't it like the top of the tongue? Like the...
When the uvula is equipped, you have a chance of earning Tears of Atonement when destroying an object. What is the lore? Decree from His Holiness Escribá. It shall be called the Anointed Legion, said His Holiness. Under the armor, the body shall be covered with bandages anointed, with oils that I myself will bless. They will protect the Mother of Mothers, as I will protect them. Is it? Where is it exactly?
I thought it was like the, like at the back of your throat, the piece of flesh that dangles.
Someone got fucking... Oh, that's a shortcut backwards.
Yeah, uvula.
There we go. Yeah, someone got... Oh! Exemplaris excommunicationis.
Press any button to continue.
You are an example for all those who shall fall. Press ZR to dodge. Yeah, that's not what would have helped me there. Avoid physical attacks and pass through enemies without suffering damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not what I needed. I needed a running jump. Or I needed to be a lot tighter on that jump, for that matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the uvula is like the thing at the back of your throat.
Yeah. So someone had it fucking ripped. Anytime you find a body part as an item, it's like...
Who did that belong to?
Tug it on your collar a little bit.
Don't ask. Just use it. Man carrying a huge statue of an angel for penitence.
We can hang down here. That's cool.
Ouch.
Alright, so that tree is there, but... I don't know.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay, it was in the background kinda, so I wasn't sure.
So that's my ghost.
Killed, fragment, recovered.
So that's my ghost. And that was a permanent death, by the way. So you see here. So I opened up a shortcut.
Yeah.
So recovering your souls is a thing. Shit. You know about that mechanic, right?
Yeah. Unless you were asking Reggie.
For soul stuff?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, when you die in these games, you respawn, and they give you the ability to go back to the point you died at and reclaim either your currency or your items. It depends. Different games drop different things, but it basically is like a rule of 2, or like the corpse run is the term, I believe. Wow, you can. Did you see that? Yeah. Oh, did you learn what I just learned? That is important information. You can parry mid-animation.
Yeah. That's really good.
Okay.
Okay, but what I was going to say is that the thing in Souls where like if you die you can go back to your body, but if you die again then you lose everything?
You lose it forever.
Oh.
Because the new place you died becomes your new body.
Yeah.
And the money that you currently had, which is none, becomes your new money.
All right.
So don't fucking die twice.
I dig it.
Don't die twice.
Some real shit.
That's the corpse run. Yeah. It's not the first game to do it, but it's definitely become popular since then, I think. Capitate of the Barrack, the Herald. Whether executions or lashings, the Barrack was always there to proclaim them loudly, but his voice broke down gradually as day by day he had to announce the sentences of his entire family.
Damn.
Jesus.
That's some North Korean stuff happening right
These
now.
are just the collectibles, my dude. We have the Uvula that we can equip, by the way. Chance of returning tears when destroying an object. This is probably what's going to give us items for killing these people.
Can you parry the statue?
Yeah, you just didn't get the right timing.
Because he's getting blown back right now, right?
Yeah,
But that's a parry. This
Are
is
you
No
sure?
way.
No, you're getting blown back.
look. That is a parry.
But I don't
believe
think
you.
that you get the counter attack off of it. You're just getting hurt.
Yeah, I'm just getting slid back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck it. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to show you guys.
Yeah.
shit.
Don't die.
Okay, me not getting the parry leads to me getting slid back here.
okay.
Yeah, like
What you're
right.
seeing is the slide is the result of me parrying.
Yes, but you're not getting a counter attack out of
yes,
it.
yes,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Because parrying a heavy attack only deflects.
Yes.
But
The counter
the weak attack is the counter.
No, listen to. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. The counter attack you're seeing me do is manual. I have to press the button for that. It doesn't come automatically. So I can just do the parry, you'll see the flash, and when I press the button,
Then it does the counter.
exactly. Airing in his pen, I just didn't press it because I was getting pushed all the way back, right? The guilt fragment is anchored in the world, so this is how it is. The weight of the guilt accumulates, reduces the gain of fervor and tears of atonement. So that's your money and your maximum fervor. So your magic goes down, your money drops. Find someone who could ease your burden. Collect guilt fragments. Yeah, okay. So there might be a way to find someone.
So I don't understand. Because earlier you were parrying, and when you do a successful parry, the enemy flashed blue. But in this case, the enemy did not flash blue. So that leads me to think that you were not parrying.
I think it's like he does the parry, but it's such a heavy attack that you get blown back.
That's what's happening.
And previously, it's just like the attacks were so small, he would just like parry and get the counter attack after.
So the description of the parry said you can counter light attacks or deflect heavies.
Yes.
But
What
how
you're-
come you didn't deflect the heavies?
That was a deflect, but like he just got blown back.
I get moved.
Yeah.
You're like I think you're just misinterpreting the term.
Like
So I have no counter attack after the stage.
What happens if you just block?
There is no block.
Oh, there's no block.
There's no block.
Okay, all right. That makes a lot more sense to me
Okay,
now.
okay.
All right.
This is the only thing you can do defensively.
And if it's a lighted attack enough, you'll disable the enemy, he'll flash blue, and you can get the counter. But if it's a heavy attack, you'll get pushed back, like we're seeing when he's parrying the statue.
It makes a lot more sense now because the earlier, every time I saw what I thought was a block and not a parry.
Oh. So the whole video you were like,
I thought you missed your, like Sekiro, right? Either you parry or you block, right?
there is no block.
There was no block. So that's what the whole time I thought this was about.
Okay. There was an execution.
Because the
chance.
difference, the difference is I'm just watching you play. I didn't get the information because I didn't play myself.
There's no blocking. I'm just timing it,
Like a boss.
which I like. I want to get that flashing execution animation.
So can you parry projectile?
I haven't tried yet.
Oh, that's a good question.
What the?
Ouch. Ugh. Okay. Oh. I'll try to parry that. Come on, aim better, you wank. Oh,
No,
you
it
can't.
doesn't look like it.
Okay, now it's time to not fall. I don't know, I was afraid. I thought there was a hole after.
I just don't want to. I'm just not gonna fuck around in that corner
Yep.
for no reason.
That's fair.
Let's move on.
Oh, so many paths.
I mean, you don't have a map yet,
no,
so I guess
so
you
let's-
just explore.
North.
North? Or you mean
No.
up?
We the North.
Yeah, but up is not north in this case. When you go vertical, you're not going north.
No, but
Remember that guy with the turban that was at the finals of the Toronto basketball games?
Justin Trudeau.
That's where I was going. Fuck.
So
Get out of my brain, Woolie.
Did Woody just send back your joke this time?
That's not a sandbag. That's actually a full. That's a.
That's a setup.
The hope.
But that's what it is, right? You just broke his.
That was great.
You went to the
because
punchline right away. It's
it
the
was-
thing I do a lot to you, right?
Okay, so let's break it down. It sounds like it because I stopped what his joke was going to be, not knowing it was Justin Trudeau. If I didn't know, I didn't know his joke was going to be that. However, if he happened to randomly be talking about anyone else on the planet that was not Justin Trudeau, and I said that, that would have been hilarious.
hilarious.
But he happened to be on the
Oh
same
my
subject
God.
matter. So it's not a sandbag, it's an amplification. I EX'd his joke.
Or you parried this joke.
Okay, you have to understand how the humor works. When Y, press wall climbing. Oh, you can wall climb against certain surfaces. Thrust your sword into the wall. While hanging, press B to jump or Z to jump down. Okay, so Y.
Oh, I understand how humor works. It clashes with you. It doesn't. We're not compatible. You don't understand mine, and I don't understand yours.
But you see, the point is that I was pulling a reference out, not cutting to his punchline. You know, that's the thing. I didn't know it was the same place. You've acquired radius.
Bless
So
you.
what makes you think that I don't know that too? When every time I send back you by going to the
Then
punchline.
you're doing the thing we just talked about off screen. The thing where it's okay. It's okay if you're not sure of the reference. That's fine. It's not about being condescending. I have a different history from you. We've grown up learning different
No,
things.
I'm not saying that.
Let me get this item out. Let me get this item out. Hold on. Radius of the Heltzer, the poet. The work of the poet John Clark Heltzer had a sadly posthumous success, especially his poem of the Red Leaf. The poem was found
Next.
that X is tricky on me, to his corpse, severed by a fallen tree. Okay. No, I know.
Okay, let me talk first.
All right, dude. I
Okay.
know what you're saying, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say it anyway, just to make sure.
Go ahead.
Sometimes you try to set up for a joke, and I go to the punchline right away. That's sandbagging, right? That's exactly what you just did to Reggie.
It's not.
Contrite.
It's not. I'll explain.
Because I went to the.
Let me. Hold on. There's lines. Hold on.
Silence. You stand before what remains of Gemino.
Jeez. Gemino doesn't look very well.
What remains of Gemino? Okay.
Oh, do not fret for me. The cold is merciful, for it relieves our pain and numbs us before it leads us to our deaths.
Wow.
That's brutal.
Guess that's one way to go.
Can you understand his head? I don't understand it, whether I'm looking at a half mask or whether he's looking to the left.
Or is it like a
Perhaps the
split,
miracle
like a
never
helmet?
spoke.
Or I
It
don't
might
know.
be.
Come to me, here in this iron tomb, lengthening distress more and more. To a promised land you direct your march, to the place where the frozen and the burning embrace in communion. Let me ask of you the favor of bringing me a few drops of the
Wait, what?
oils
That's
that
a line?
Yeah.
Oh,
came out of
scrolling.
these icy olive trees, the ones that ended up scorching the faces of every pious person whoever reached the summit.
Oh, I know why you want those.
As my last wish,
Yeah.
before it is too late for
Yeah.
me, let me feel that
Dude,
pain.
oh my god. The motherfucker wants to go up burning.
Take this.
Please light me on fire. You know how usually you're trying not to kill NPCs? Fuck me,
My
man.
numbed arm become another branch of this withered olive tree.
You're a cool giant.
Hurry up.
Peppered with
I can
arrows.
still hear the call.
I mean, let's be real, looking at his surroundings, it was probably a really sick battle,
Yeah.
right? What did he just give us? He gave us...
The thimble
Alright.
on the right side of that thorn that you were looking at.
Yes. Da-da-da-da.
Empty golden thimble.
Thimble adorned with gold, carrying an inscription that reads, "Only cold gold can carry the redeeming oil." And there's a lore button because, you know.
Number 1. A young villager named Aurea had such a beautiful and pious face that even as a child, statue sculptors took her as a model for their creations. Her face became so recognizable that, little by little, people took her as the living, breathing image of divinity, until it reached a point where they ended up taking her out on procession and even replacing their own images. Such was the fervor around her that she could not hear to be mistaken with the divinity, or bear to be mistaken with the divinity, and burned her face with boiling oil to gift her pious beauty to God, and took up the habits of a convent.
Okay.
Sad girl.
Okay. There's only one... What just happened is super identical, but there's only one difference between the two. And I think, to me, that difference is... Parry? Oh, you're whipping me.
That ain't metal.
Are we going back to the subject we were talking about?
Oh, because I told you to hold on, right?
Right.
So I didn't want to just mean... I didn't want to just...
Oh.
There we go. All right. The only difference is, you like the point I brought up was because I didn't think it was relevant to what Reggie was talking about.
What makes you think every time I sandbag you, I didn't know you were going for that?
No, I think you did the subject matter that was related to what I was talking about, right? You go like I bring up something and you bring up the point that you think is related. Whereas,
No, I thought it was going along with your
that's
play.
exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas what I'm doing,
Or you're trying to be irrelevant
So when he just randomly said that word turbid, I went in a direction I didn't think he was going. Whereas you're matching up with what I was saying. So that's the difference.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
I didn't think at all he was going in that
So the
direction.
intention is different.
That's why it's different. So I was making a connection in a more roundabout, funny way to me by bringing up Justin Trudeau.
And I was,
whereas
oh my god, you came to my spot.
which is a further roundabout connection. Whereas what you're doing is drawing a direct line because you think it's connected. That's the only difference. That's what I'm trying to say. But I do get it. Bulb, white as a bone. Very hard to find. Its intense aroma, reminiscent of sandalwood, is only noticeable on rainy days, betraying its hiding place. It was sought after by the herbalists, or herbalists, depending on whether you're with the best sense of smell for the miraculous properties. The description is not the lore. That's crazy. Confessions of Tirso, Part 6, ever
I'll
since.
read this one. Ever since then, our peer's kisses has saved hundreds from the affliction of miracle that ravages these lands. And from then on, our congregation has been called that of the kisser of the wound.
There you go. Hear ye, hear ye.
Yeah.
Lick the gross stuff from that girl's back. It's not bath
It's not a
water.
pit? Oh my god, I thought that was a pit.
No, it's just a foreground.
It's so dark on the screen.
You know what? You're right. When you don't move it, it looks like a pit.
Fuck me.